ladies and gentlemen, for the last time in Madden 21, here we are, Super Bowl 33 with Austin's Patriots. Oh, I need to get a drink. Austin's Patriots taking on Dan's Saints. I'm your normal host, CMass, here at Super Bowl, looking at the Saints coming onto the field. Their first Super Bowl since season 27, I think. It's been a while. 28, something like that. Anyways, I'm guested here by Cody. Cody, young son, popping out at our party here at the Super Bowl. How you feeling tonight, Cody?
Feeling good. I think it's going to be a great game and, put a bow on a great cycle.
Absolutely. We got two Rhode Island boys here. We got some roadies going to the Super Bowl together. I'm not sure how many times these two have met up in the Super Bowl, but this is going to be a good game. And right now, the Patriots are going to start off with the ball. Keys to the game for the Patriots to take home, I think, would be their 5th Super Bowl of this cycle.
Yeah, I think the keys to the game for Austin are going to be much different than the keys to the game for Dan. For keys to the game of Austin, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing all cycle long, and that's dominating on both sides of the ball. He's a great defensive user. He's a great offensive user. And really, it takes a perfect game and maybe even a little luck to beat him. You've seen that time and time again. And, we'll see if you'll see if, we'll see if Dan can do it. But so far, really, no one's proven to be able to, do it other than, Connor, who beat him on his Super Bowl run.
Yeah. That first play, he really dared him to run. And then the second play, he's coming out to pass. He's going to go ahead and get it to Blake. Blake, one of the few artificial intelligence drafted players, I think, got all the way to 99 overall. Slept on, Tyquan Blake is, but first down nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely.
Matt Davis is going to go hand off to the Lamb. Lamb's going to go ahead and get a few yards, then laid out by Haynes. You got to think, Austin's on conservative, so hit sticks just really aren't going to work.
Yeah, and I think Austin's typically a big conservative guy. He's not, he knows how to get sticky, so he's not a big right stick guy. Definitely need to, it's not worth the hit stick misses sometimes.
Absolutely, as Davis just dumps it down. I don't like seeing an overload and your defensive backs are at an odd number on that side. So when I see 2 wide receivers and only one corner out there, I get a little nervous against this Patriots team. Mm-hmm. Davis drops back. He's looking underneath and he's not going to see it, so he's going to go ahead and dump it down to Hargrave. A little bit of low ball there. Hargrave, another wide receiver, doing really well for this Patriots team. Burst down.
Yeah, I mean, he's dotting them up right now. I mean, if you're Austin, you're feeling good, and if you're Dan, I mean, it's early in the game, but you're thinking, holy crap, he's moving the ball with will.
Davis making a few adjustments here, drops back, clean pocket. He's got he's going to roll back and not going to see it. Good user play, and it's going to throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, it would have been a tough throw going to, running away across the body. That time, the best defense so far that Dan and the Saints have shown.
Fixing your audio a little bit because Justin's complaining. So, he's the first one to point out when something's wrong. Davis is going to hand this off to Lamb. Lamb's going to get maybe a yard there, and the defensive tackle will go ahead and wrap him up there for the first not so great play of this drive, 3rd and 9.
Yeah, kind of ran right into the D tackle there. Austin at times, he's not a bad run user, but has shown, to be not able to kind of hit the holes as well as, some of the more elite runners.
3rd and 9, I think he's looking for a corner. He drops down. He's going to do it underneath. A low ball there to Blake, but he's going to be short of the first down. And we've seen him be aggressive. This is a hurry up, so he's going to hurry it up. Matt Davis is going to share thoughts here in a second. Lamb's going to be in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Lamb. Lamb's going to get the first down and more. Able to make it an easy first down.
Yeah, you should have known that. We all knew Austin was going to go there, no doubt about it. The no huddle helps.
Matt Davis drops back again. Another clean pocket. Throws it underneath the Lamb. Lamb, one-man miss. He's going to get laid out there short of the first down to the 3-yard line.
A little bit of a whiff there out of the tackle. Looks like he went for a hit stick again. Like you said earlier, the hit sticks really aren't going to do much unless you're Justin and get all the amount of luck in the world and force 3 fumbles against an opponent when they're on conservative. But, it is what it is.
We've reached our Justin mentioning quota. That's 2. We can't do it anymore in the stream. And off here to 25. No idea who that is, but reason why he loses 2 yards in his first carry.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. A really big, big 3rd and probably 4th down because Austin will likely go for it. So Dan really needs to lock in here.
Lock in here. An interesting choice to go such a heavy run defense there, but he runs it again. He gets laid out again, and that's going to be short, I believe. Yeah, 4th and inches. And again, like you said, he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, Austin's one of the more, if not the most aggressive users in the league, and maybe second, maybe second is Dan. So I think we'll see a lot of going forward on fourth down.
Passing, and he throws it there. Tight end on the other side was wide open, and he completely missed it, and that's a drop.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Whoopsie. Or Rusty. There it is. 1st and 10 here for New Orleans after that big knockdown.
That's tough. The only thing maybe he could have just did a little touch pass on that because the DB was underneath, so touch pass would have just lobbed it right to them. But, really, that's tough, but good stop. Oh, my.
He needs some milk.
Trayvon Edmonds able to knock out Kamara on that play, and you got to hope that Dan is also on conservative if he's going to take hit sticks like that.
Yeah, and I will say, so for me, now that Dan has the ball, if a big play happens, I will shut up. But for me, I think the keys to the game for Dan are two very specific things. I think number one, Dan needs to play the best defensive game that he's played all cycle tonight.
Yeah.
Because we've seen Dan be in a lot of shootouts. Number one, I don't think you win a shootout with Austin. And number two, you're probably not going to be in a shootout with Austin because Austin is a very stout defensive user. And number two, he has to be absolutely crisp on offense. I mean, he cannot be making any sort of mistakes. Great pass there. Great read. He cannot make any sort of mistakes. But number one, first and foremost, if he plays a great defensive game, he has a shot in this. If he doesn't, I'm sorry, I just don't think he has a shot.
All right, fair enough. Fletcher able to go ahead and get out of the own shot of his own end zone, hitting Marquise Bright, another one of the AI players able to go ahead and make a play there. Fletcher in the shotgun formation is going to go ahead and hand this off to the running back. Harrell's going to go ahead and get a couple yards there, able to go ahead and make it a 2nd and 8.
So far, good drive, backed up into your own end zone there. Is able to work his way out. Let's see if he can keep moving it.
Honestly, starting to drive on your own 2-yard line, getting a first down to win. Kamara going to be able to go ahead and get a few yards there, making it a 3rd and manageable here, and he chooses to hurry up. He must like something here. Fletcher going to be in shotgun formation. Patriots making a few more adjustments here, watching out for Marquise Bright underneath or a corner. He's going to head and drop back. He had a few men open. He's going to head and throw it a Loba underneath, but he's short of the first down. Runs out of bounds. That's going to be a 4th down here on his first drive, and I expect the punt unit to come out.
Yeah, and if he's thinking about going for it here,
he's coming out.
No. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this decision. I think this is being overly aggressive here.
It worked against the Bears, but the Bears offense and the Patriots offense are two different beasts. Fletcher making a few adjustments here. Again, look for Bright underneath. He is not going to go underneath. Everything's bottled up. He throws a low ball.
Wow.
Gets a little lucky. The tight end able to get a lucky first down. Like you said, if you're going to beat Austin, you need a little bit of luck.
Yeah, the linebacker got his hands in there, and the linebacker was standing right next to that tight end. I'm not sure how that ball fit in, but, it did, and the Saints are still moving.
Fletcher getting shotgun formation. He's got 3 wide receivers over the left-hand side. 1 wide receiver I don't know the name of to the right. Alvin Kamara on the backfield. 10 seconds left, and we've got a jump by Teron Armstead. That's an interesting jump there. That's a false start, 1st and 15.
Yeah, that was maybe audible too many times there. I'm not sure. That was weird.
He must have done them really fast. Hand off here to Kamara. Kamara is going to be able to get almost nothing on that play. 2 yards. Looks like it'll be a 2nd and 8. Oh, my goodness. He went backwards. 2nd and 13.
Yeah, and the run's really just not going to fool Austin that much because he knows Dan really is only going to run out of the shotgun there, and Austin's really good at stopping inside zones.
Fletcher, again, shotgun formation here. He's got a bunch to the left-hand side of the tight end, 2 wide receivers. He's got a backup running back in the backfield. Great blocking, only a 3-man rush. He's going to go ahead and leave the pocket. Throw it on the field. Oh. He's open, and he's got the catch out of bounds in the 14-yard line. Again, what looked like should have been a better throw, then all of a sudden was a terrible throw. Looking like the defensive back is going to knock it down, able to bring it in for the first down.
Yeah, so far, really impressive drive by Dan here. This is exactly what he needed.
And off to Kamara is brought down immediately by Chase Winovich. Able to go ahead and take him down 2nd and 8.
And on that last play, on that big play, it looked like Austin's defense might have been a little messed up. He had 2 blue zones that were one was on the left side and one was in the middle. He really didn't have anything on the right, and that's what Dan hit.
Fletcher under center here, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. That was a very fast first quarter. 0-0 in this game where I really thought it was going to be a shootout.
That flew by.
Fletcher, again, shotgun formation. You're going to see a lot of tight sets from the Saints team. Drops back. It's going to be a dump off underneath on a screen. Kamara not able to get anything there. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, so far when Kamara's had the ball in his hands, he's been fighting for his life to get even just back to the line of scrimmage, it feels like, or even a couple yards. The Saints team, if they're going to be successful, they need to get Kamara going.
Fletcher, empty backfield, drops back 3rd and 8. Don't want to be too aggressive. Throws it. He's open it. Touchdown, Saints!
Yeah, and that's a great drive out of Dan. That's exactly what he needed. I think, for him, I think he's going to play a little bit better this game specifically against Austin if he has the lead. If he's behind, I could see him trying to force things a little bit. So that was a huge drive out of him. He got the big stop on the goal line. And, right there, what we just saw is a staple of Dan's offense. He likes those little hitch routes, hitting with the low pass. It's just impossible for the DB to get to.
Yeah, the chat's already talking about the low ball. You're going to see a record amount of low balls in this game. These are the 2 users that use it the most. I think I've used it maybe a handful of times all cycle long. It's something that is super effective. These users take advantage of it. Matt Davis now going to try to take advantage of what looks like a very run-easy defense. He hands it off to Lamb. Lamb able to get a couple yards there. Not a lot of people know this, but Saints are actually one of the top run defenses in the league, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and Sidney Lamb is having a pretty good day so far. Really, has been able to get about 5 yards a pop. But we know Austin is not, a run-heavy user.
Going to be another handoff to Lamb. Lamb, I thought might have had the outside there. Runs it up the middle, able to go ahead and get a little bit 3rd and 4.
Yeah, should have bounced that outside there. Like I said earlier, Austin, tends to miss some running gaps from time to time.
Drops back. He's going to throw another low ball to the tight end. Nope, sorry. That is the wide receiver, Blake. Able to go ahead and get that one in. Similar play that we saw earlier. Same exact result.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see it all game long.
I don't know if I like this defense against this offense here. Davis going to go ahead and drop back. Looks for Chenault, but it is covered. He dumps it underneath the Lamb. Lamb able to go ahead and get lit up. Able to get a big chunk there on 1st down, making it a 2nd and 1. It's going to be a hurry up. Now Davis is going to be in shotgun formation. He's got the tight end Arnold to his right. He's got LaVisca Chenault to his left-hand side. He's going to go ahead and drop back. Colleen pocket. He's going to throw it to the Arnold there. Able to go ahead and get it in the corner. 1st down, New England. I'll let you get a thought here.
Yeah, it looks like Austin wants to get up-tempo a little bit, get some points on the board, and just kind of level the odds here and let Dan know he's not going down quietly.
Davis drops back. He throws it outside route to Hargrave. Hargrave had an easy 1st down. Came back for the ball, though. Able to go ahead and get that 2nd and 1. And that Matt Davis, like the defense he was seeing, hurried up on a few plays.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to be careful after no huddling here. Can't take a sack. Your quarterback's going to be more likely to fumble it. Can't take a hit stick, even though you're on conservative. It could happen.
Lamb able to go ahead and get the 1st down and then brought down by number 56 McCarthy. Another big 1st down for New England here.
Yeah, and Austin driving exactly like he did the first time. Like I said, he obviously didn't score the last time, but Dan really is going to have to play better on defense if he wants to win this game.
Matt Davis drops back. He was looking for Chenault. He's going to throw it to him there. Touchdown, LaVisca Chenault.
I mean, I don't know if you heard, but I literally said B because I thought he was just going to take the easy dump off for about 5-7 yards, and that was a hot dot. I mean, you don't make that throw unless you've got gunslinger or some of the abilities that make you zip that ball in there. I mean, that was just absolutely put on a rope, and this game's tied.
We got ourselves a game here, ladies and gentlemen. 27 is going to head and take a knee on this one, and now New Orleans is going to take over. And we've seen both teams taking some risks on 4th downs, and just they know that each team is going to score, and so they are making sure that each possession comes away with a touchdown. So far, neither team has really made a mistake. Knock on wood. We want to see a clean game here, as Norman Fletcher is going to be in shotgun formation. Fletcher, who's hasn't had a lot of success in the playoffs until this season. Handoff to Kamara. He's going to be brought down after a few yards.
Yeah, and really, that was Kamara's best run of the game so far. Got 6 yards. For the most part, he's been stopped 2 and under.
Now an obvious passing situation is Fletcher's in an empty set. Good thing he's not playing against Cody, because this would be an automatic sack. 2nd and 4 here from the 31-yard line. Making a few adjustments there with HRM. Looking for 83 potentially. Out of this formation, it's usually a dump off to Kamara to the tight end. He's going to go ahead and drop back, roll out immediately, even though it was a clean pocket. Nobody there. Here comes the pressure. Almost baited him into that one. Luckily for him, that was a linebacker able to go ahead and not make the animation 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Austin sent him with the right stick there, but I wouldn't have done that because Fletcher doesn't have much speed. I don't think he was going to get away from the D-line.
I think he just wanted to bait him into it, and he almost had it too, as Edmonds will go ahead and bring Kamara down in the backfield there, 2nd and 11. Don't, my girl, welcome to the chat, saying, yo, what up, man? Appreciate you being in here.
Yeah, and that's what we've been seeing all game long so far out of Kamara. is he's just having a hard time even getting to the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely, but you got to be able to be disciplined and stick to that run game. Fletcher keeps sliding to the right, able to almost fit it in there, but unfortunately, darn it. There it is. Oh man, you know, it's been a while when I can't remember where the buttons are, but nonetheless, he dropped it there.
Yep. Yeah, here we go, big third down here.
And I would expect that if he's able to get a few yards here, I almost think he'd play for maybe 5-6 yards just to make it a more manageable fourth down. Fletcher drops back again, slides to the right, throws it upfield, able to get it again to the tight end. Another big play by the tight end. First down, New Orleans.
Yeah, and that was a bit of poor usering out of Austin right there. He had purples and cloud flats on the outside, so really as a user, he needed to watch the middle of the field, and he vacated it.
Fletcher gonna go ahead and fake it to Kamara. Drops back, plenty of time. Take your time, Fletcher. Have your man to the left, Fletcher. He throws it upfield off his back foot, able to make it accurate again. The tight end, who's just been the MVP of this game so far, able to go ahead and get the big play quickly from the chat. Less Moore says, I missed the pass touchdown. That's okay. Alex says we need to take a drink for every low pass. We're gonna get f***ed up. Fletcher going to be a shotgun formation. We'll get your thoughts here on that play here in a second, because that was a big play there with about 10 seconds left on the play clock here. Fletcher making a few more adjustments. Going to hand it off to Kamara. Kamara, nothing there. Going to be a second and long.
Yeah, I think on that last one, because he had somebody in a cloud flat or a hard flat watching that tight end, and then when he threw it, he wasn't there anymore. So my guess is he hit the right stick again to send him after the quarterback, and then that left the tight end button naked.
100%. The wrong guy, I think, rushed as Fletcher drops
back.
Oh,
he got stuck on the D-line.
He's got him. Oh, but he's going to be short of the touchdown. I thought he had it in there. That's okay. First and goal from the 1 yard line. Mikey's bright.
See, I would have went no huddle there with
100%.
the defense that Austin came out with.
100%. You would have had a
I think he's going to run commit here.
I would 100% expect that. He does. Here comes Kamara and gets nothing there. Loses a yard, actually. Timeout from New England. Interesting timeout.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess maybe he wants to try to preserve as much time as he can here, and then maybe if he scores, then he'll have the 2-minute warning as a timeout.
Fletcher making a few more adjustments. Here comes the trap to Kamara. Kamara bounces up one in for the touchdown.
Yeah, big touchdown there. So far, Dan's looking really good on offense. He's been able to move the ball. Obviously, Austin is one of the better defensive users in the league, probably top 3. At least this cycle, and so far Dan's been moving the ball very well. He hasn't made any dumb decisions. Been very crisp, and the only unfortunate part is he left about 2.5 minutes on the clock for Austin, who has moved the ball with ease as well.
Hey, man, that's plenty enough time if you get yourself a 3 and out to be able to get the ball back and score. So let's see if he can do that here. Matt Davis making a few adjustments at the line. It's going to be a handoff to Lamb. Lamb's going to be able to get nothing there, as it looks like he won't use a timeout on the front end.
Thought we'd see a no huddle. Yeah.
Here it comes as Matt Davis making a few adjustments here. 2nd and 7. He's going to go ahead and drop back. Clean pocket. He's looking for A, and it's there. Too late. He throws it upfield. That's a low ball that gets knocked down by the linebacker. Good job there by the Saints defense. 3rd and 7. Best case scenario so far on this drive for New Orleans.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not even a 2-minute warning yet. So if you stop him here, Dan's about to have 3 timeouts with 2 minutes left. So this is a big down right here.
Absolutely. And he's looking for one of these verticals or underneath the rivers. Drops back. Only a 2-man rush. He throws it out of bounds. Didn't matter. Able to go ahead and get that out route for an easy first down.
Dan and 2-man rushes in the playoffs. Let me know.
Alert, alert. Delete the game. Austin gets the force win. It's the only way. It's the only way. There's the 2-minute warning, despite the fact he went out of bounds. 1st and 10 here for New England, looking to try to make a little bit of a drive here, get some points for a halftime, down 7 points here in the Super Bowl, 14-7. Matt Davis shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the left-hand side. He's got Dan Arnold in the tight end spot. Tight end was open for a split second. He's going to throw it up to Blake. Blake able to go ahead and get that in for the first down.
Drink.
Another low ball. Matt Davis making a few more adjustments here. He's going to go ahead and do with the hurry up. I've seen a lot of hurry ups from New England today. Matt Davis drops back. Man, wide open underneath, as you said. LaVisca Chenault gets out of bounds, able to go ahead and pick up a good 6 or so yards there, making it a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's what's so tough about Austin and about this Madden is these defenders just play the flats so poorly. And so if you have someone out there and you don't defend it, it's just easy pickings.
Another easy pickings there. He's going to possession catch it, and they're going to give it to him out of bounds. I thought they might have stuck that one in. Looney says it's the Super Bowl. Dan does what he wants as far as two-man rushes.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
No, absolutely not. I mean, he started to rush with the guy there. Making a few adjustments here. A minute and a half, still 2 timeouts left. So he's got plenty of time to do whatever he wants here. Whole playbook's open, hands it off to Lamb. Great stickiness there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on.
And then get a timeout from New Orleans there. Getting a little sticky there, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line.
Yeah, got a lot of sticky there. That was about to be something special. Luckily, the Saints were able to get him down.
Again, I don't like 3 wide receivers
Look for
in
B
one
potentially
corner.
here.
Yeah, it's not there for B, so he's going to throw it outside to Blake, who's not able to get into the end zone, but able to go ahead and catch that and get to the first down. Clock is ticking.
Yeah, good no huddle. Great no huddle.
I'd take my time here. And the B's just nut naked. Anyways, terrible throw from Matt Davis there. Don't see that a lot. 2nd and goal.
Looks like it said high pass inaccurate. I don't know if he actually did a high pass, but maybe that's why that was as bad as it was. Didn't need to do the high pass.
And off here to Lamb. Lamb is going to try to sneak it in. He's not able to do so. I expect some sort of timeout from New Orleans. No, we got to hurry up here. 3rd and goal with just under a minute left. Matt Davis making a few adjustments. He's got 4 wide receivers out there. Handing it off to Lamb. Lamb trying to get it in. Does get it in for the touchdown.
Ooh. Yeah, really. I mean, chose the wrong running lane again there. He had an easy touchdown if he bounced that to the outside part of the guard there. He took it to the inside of the left guard, but luckily Sidney Lamb was still able to fight for that touchdown. Yeah, I mean, this has been an electric game so far, and, hopefully it continues to be.
All right, we got about 50 seconds left. Dan has 2 timeouts. How aggressive is Dan going to play this?
I think you're going to see him be aggressive on 1st and 2nd down, and then depending on how that happens, maybe he may tone it back a little bit.
Fletcher's got Omaha lit up, which is great news for Dan. Drops back against the 3-man rush. Had the post if he threw it a little bit low. Throws it out to 82.
Oh, good.
Doesn't get out of bounds. Timeout New Orleans.
Really smart using there by Austin. He went directly towards the sideline. He didn't care if Dan cut back up the field because he wanted him to burn a timeout.
Drops back. Throws it upfield. He's open. Marquise Bright. Big play for the touchdown.
Wow. That was Austin wasn't in a cover 2 there. Austin wasn't in a cover 2. Well, he was in some type of cover 2. He was kind of in version. Yep. He was in he was in kind of like a cover 2 mixed with a cover 3 Mabel a little bit right there, and Dan was able to find him, and that's huge. That's huge right there. But what's crazy is there's 35 seconds and 2 timeouts, and I'm still not going to count I'm not going to discount the fact that Austin could go down and score here.
Justin says Omaha with an A. Yeah, I mean, that definitely made a difference. He was definitely looking at A's wide open.
Why is he not throwing it?
Because he wants to hit B for the bigger play. Able to sneak that in. I thought that sure that get knocked down, but instead able to go ahead and get it in for the 1st down.
Wow, okay.
Just like that, he's close to field goal range. Hand off the Lamb, able to go ahead and pick up, get it into field goal range and down at the 26-yard line. Timeout, New England for the 1st down.
Yeah, I think that's a really smart run. I don't think Dan was expecting that, and he wants to at least just get himself in an easy field goal range, and now he can kind of manage that from here.
Looking for the out route. Chenault more than likely.
Might be looking, yeah.
Yeah, it's not there, so he's going to go ahead and roll out.
Got to get rid of it.
And he does get rid of it. That would have been a worst-case scenario if he had go ahead and taken that sack.
Had Lamb in the flat, but I think, was really looking at that out route, didn't have it, and then kind of at that point had to roll out and get rid of it.
Now he'll have the out route if he wants it.
Yep, he's got it.
Oh, no! We both were wrong! First interception of the game. Harris able to make the play.
He threw the underneath. He threw the underneath route there instead of the out route. If he throws the out route, he has it. He threw the underneath route. Wow, that's a big mistake by Austin. That's tough.
What a play here. 15 seconds left. Let's see if he makes anything happen here. Kamara and I will get much as you're watching the replay of the interception. Biggest play of the Super Bowl, despite that Marquise Bright touchdown. Austin says Dan is locked in. That's Hero Austin. Obviously, the other Austin is not in the chat. 21-14 right now with 4 seconds left. He can be as aggressive as he wants to be here at 2nd and 9. We'll get your thoughts on the first half here in a second. Fletcher still has Omaha lit up, which will carry over to the second half as he gets laid out by Edmonds. And that's going to end it. for the first half. Put your threes in the chat as it's 21-14. New Orleans leading in the Super Bowl. This might be one of the first times the NFC is leading in the Super Bowl after the first half.
Yeah, and I mean, that touchdown and that interception were so large because Dan gets the ball out of half here. Honestly, I think Austin, for him right now, I think he's overthinking himself a little bit on defense. I feel like he's kind of playing the way he would defend against me or little Alex, but Dan's not afraid to attack the seams and that type of stuff, and Austin's going to have to try to figure that out a little bit.
And off here to number 35, Isaiah Windsor, former Chicago Bear, able to go ahead and be brought down after a 6-yard rush, making it into 2nd and 4.
Yeah, big run there. You know, obviously was not Kamara, but able to pick up 6 there.
Somehow Windsor, when he was in Chicago, was able to pick up those big yardage, and he's able to do it here in the Super Bowl. Glad to see him have some success. Another handoff here to Kamara, but Chase Winovich able to shake off Armstead like it was no big deal. Able to go ahead and bring him down 3rd and 2.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. And also, if Dan doesn't get this, I wouldn't be surprised to see if he goes for it.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 here. Yeah, that'd be tough. Fletcher with Omaha lit up. Able to see everything but the linebacker. So basically, you can see everything except for those purples right now. Able to go ahead and drop back. He had the tight end for a split second, and now he throws it late. Able to come back to the ball. What a click on. This tight end has been playing out of his mind. Able to go ahead and get it for a 1st down.
Yeah. Had the DB there. That's tough if you're Austin, and if you're Dan, you take it.
You saw that adjustment there. You know he's in man coverage. Let's see if he's able to go ahead and read that one. Fletcher drops back. Of course he knows because he has Omaha lit up. Able to go ahead and get that in for the 1st down. This Omaha making all the difference in the world for Fletcher. Only 1 incompletion today for almost 300 yards.
Yeah, I don't know if, surely Austin knows that he has Omaha, but I don't know. He's reading the coverage because he's really not changing that much, so he's able to read it very easily right now.
Big Alex says this Thomas is way better than Michael Thomas, as Kamara able to go ahead and get maybe a couple yards there, as what says it's a timeout, but more than likely is some sort of injury. It looks like to Edmonds, 2nd and 8.
Wow, potential big injury there. We know that linebacking core for the Patriots is a big part of that defense.
Absolutely, 2nd and 8 here, 30 seconds, plenty of time on this play clock. Fletcher still lit up with Omaha. All it takes is 2 incompletions or a sack for it to go away, and it is going to be a handoff to Kamara. Kamara can make one man miss. No, and gets brought down by J.C. Jackson. Able to go ahead and bring him down. 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. I think you're going to see Dan be a little conservative here. I think he might be in this position of he just wants to go up 2 scores. So I think you might see a conservative 3rd down play call here.
3rd and 6 here. As we watch him probably gun it to Bright here. A few more adjustments here because he's got Omaha. You think he's going to be aggressive, and you see now he adjusts. It looks like a cover 6. A few more.
Yeah, it's maybe a cover 3 cloud type of look here.
Potentially, it is a fake handoff. Fletcher, he's got a man throwing upfield. He does throw it upfield. Great throw. Another one to the tight end. That's a late hit, but they're not going to call it in this Madden. Dislocated elbow. Edmonds out for the game.
Yeah, Dan is looking very crisp right now. Austin doesn't have an answer on defense, which is very surprising.
When you know the defense that's in front of you, most users in this league will be able to know what to do. Hand it off there, not able to get
That's
much.
True.
2nd and goal from the 7.
Omaha. It is funny to me that as good as Omaha is, that it takes 2 incompletions to get out of it. You would think it should just be probably 1.
I think 2 is fair. Kamara gets laid out by Jalen Smith. Able to go ahead and put him down. That's a 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. And this is a big play. If you're New England, you got to keep him out of the end zone.
Yep. Yeah. Gotta be a big stop. Gotta be a stop here. Gotta hold him to 3. And if you can pull a miracle out of your hat, then get an interception.
Fletcher going to keep it simple. Hand it off to Harrell. Harrell, oh my goodness. Face mask is going to give him the easy 1st down, and he's going to accept that 11 out of 10 times. 1st and goal from the 3. Oh my God. What a break. But, if Austin can get some sort of turnover here, that can make all the difference. Kamara able to go ahead and be brought down. Kavlon Chason, former LSU Tiger, able to go ahead and bring him down for a loss. 2nd and goal from the 6.
Yeah, and one thing I don't like is Dan is being uber conservative. I think that's 4 runs in a row now.
Yeah,
that's 4 runs in a row now, which is not been Dan's mantra.
Now he really wants to make it a 2-score game here. And again, another handoff to Kamara, trying to get us into the outside.
Another
Kamara
run
in for the touchdown.
Oh, he can't get him. Wow, that's yeah. This is not how I expected it to go. I said it in the beginning that Dan needed to play a very good defensive game, and really he has. I mean, Austin has moved the ball with ease, but when he's gotten down to the red zone and when he's gotten down to some of these areas, you know, Dan's come up with a couple big plays.
Here also makes a good point. He said he isn't risking losing Omaha in that situation. I could see that. 28 to 14.
I understand.
Yeah. 28.
I understand that, but at the same time, it's a Super Bowl. But he scored.
He scored nonetheless. It's going to be play action. This is a play I like to call a lot. Didn't have anybody open, so he dumps it off down low to the fullback. Fullback able to go ahead and make an appearance here in the Super Bowl. And here comes the hurry up, 2nd and 3. Matt Davis under center here. You don't see that whole lot. He's got 2 wide receivers and 1 tight end. It's going to be a handoff to Lamb. Lamb had the wide open in the middle. Doesn't matter. He bounces it outside, gets it anyways.
He might go no huddle again.
And he sure does. Your
I was
thoughts?
gonna say he's got Dan and Dollar, and he's got Dan and Dollar, and he's in under center.
Another play action, same play we saw earlier. As oh my goodness, why was going to be
off,
wide open?
Take off!
He really wanted to dump it down to Blake. The corner did a good job knocking him down.
When the cornerback tackled Lamb there, why didn't he just take off? He had 30 yards probably with freaking Matt Davis. Oh wow.
He's not thinking to run Matt Davis for whatever reason. 2nd and 10 here. He drops back, had A for a split second. He's probably going to dump it. Oh, I thought he was going to dump it down there. That was a risky throw. Now it's a 3rd and 10, and this is a big play for New England.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see Austin just try to get yards here because he's definitely going to go for it on 4th down.
It looks like he's really going for gold here. This is usually where he likes to throw a comeback. A low ball here. Let's see if he's able to do that by comeback. I mean, curl. He drops back. RB's open for a split second. He does throw that low ball.
Easy read.
Able to go ahead and get it in. Dan hesitated for a split second. He was just gunning for that guy and stopped for a split second. Might not be able to get there in time, but nonetheless, 1st down for New England. That's a big 1st down.
Yeah, and he motioned the slot wide receiver to the other side, which I think caught Dan's attention and then opened up that little hitch route.
Davis drops back. I don't see anybody open. He's going to head throw it up to the tight end, Dan Arnold. Dan Arnold makes 1-man miss, able to get out of bounds after what looks like a 6-yard gain, making it 2nd and 4.
Some type of delay, wasn't a delay fade, but some type of delay route there out of the tight end. Easy read.
Yeah, I didn't even think he was actually running anything. Matt Davis drops back. He wants Chenault, not there. He wants also one of these corners. What an acrobat play. Recently added to that player. Able to go ahead and knock that ball down, 3rd and 4.
Yeah, he was looking to the left side there. Probably had the tight end on the right side, but was looking left side, and acrobat almost went crazy.
Which is interesting as he gets the 1st down on this run. He usually looks tight end side first. But this game, he's been looking to that left side more, which is interesting. Great job there by the defense to go ahead and knock that down. Matt Davis drops back. He was there for a split second. Still there. And he's going to go ahead and throw it upfield to Lamb.
Wow.
Can he sneak it in? No, but he's able to go ahead and get a big 1st down to the 3-yard line. What a play by Matt Davis.
Yeah, that looked like some Patrick Mahomes-esque plays right there. Just scramble out and make something happen.
Davis again, shotgun formation, drops back.
X.
Dumps it down to X. X, can he make 1-man miss? No, brought down Hargrave as. Here comes the hurry up from Matt Davis.
I don't know if I love the hurry ups here.
Drops back, same exact play. Matt Davis rolls out, and he throws it up to B. B on the back of the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow. And Austin proves me wrong. He's been using a lot of no huddles in the red zone here.
Yeah.
And really worked for the well, I guess it's worked a few times. But I don't know. I would like to see him kind of just kind of find his play, but I think he likes being able to keep Dan kind of on his heels a little bit, and we've got a 7-point ball game here. I'm gonna get a drink.
You do that. Can you get me one? Austin looking like Chap in the pocket. What a pass, says Jesse. That was a great play there by our 4-time Super Bowl champion in this cycle, who is on the brink of potentially losing his first Super Bowl in a while. Don't want to jinx it, but it is definitely the potential. As Dan takes over here, and Dan getting any sort of points would be absolutely huge. Last thing you want to do is go 3 and out. I'm not going to lie, Cody, I saw you coming onto my screen. I was freaking out for a second. Like, what is that? 28-21, Fletcher sends McNeil out towards the outside there, and still Omaha lit up so he can see all the defensive backs. The only thing he can't see is the linebackers and the defensive line. A few more adjustments here, and again, just keeps throwing them back and forth. Interesting. It is going to be a delay here to Kamara. Kamara going to go ahead and pick it, and that's going to be a big holding, I think, on the tight end. Oh, and
here comes a hey.
Not even hesitating. That's a 1st and 20. Justin said in the chat, Austin looking like Chap. Chap comes in. Thank you, Justin. Fletcher making a few more adjustments here. Hey, Chap made the playoffs for the first time this cycle in season 7. Congrats, Chat. Good season from you. Look forward to you in the next cycle. Fletcher drops back. Has the tight end for a split second. He does hit that tight end, who, in my opinion, other than Fletcher, has been the MVP of this offense. 16 for 17, 300 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I think if you're Austin, I think what you need to maybe start doing is try to get these linebackers into coverage a little bit and kind of trick Dan into thinking you're doing one thing, but then have the linebackers go out because he cannot see the linebackers, obviously.
And off to Kamara. Kamara able to go ahead and find a little bit of a crease there, able to go ahead and pick up a few yards. And I noticed Dan on passing plays has been sliding to the right a little too often. Maybe putting the defensive line, forcing him to go to his left might make him make some mistakes here. Not trying to help Austin out, but I have noticed that. He wasn't doing that against me. Maybe that's just proof that he's a little antsy against this good defense, but he's been playing so well. Omaha, again, still lit up. 3rd and 5, making a few adjustments. 10 seconds left on the play clock. He's got to get this off shortly. 7, 6, 5. He is able to get it off. Hands it off on 3rd and 5.
Wow.
And that's going to be
I
short.
do not like that play call.
Oh,
that's
and he's
big.
going to go with a hurry up.
Majorly short. Oh, my goodness.
4th and 4 here. This is the play of the game right now. If New England's able to stop them, they've got easy field position. Fletcher drops back, slides. He's got Bright, throws it upfield to Bright. You got to throw that low, Dan. The one instance he doesn't throw it low.
That was not a good sequence out of Dan, if you ask me. He goes to the run on 3rd down, which he really has not done very often, then goes to a quick no huddle, goes for it. Oh, and then now Austin is just right back in this. Oh, my.
He gets hit. Still gets it off. What a play by Matt Davis. And that's why Matt Davis has been the MVP of the cycle, making plays like that, able to go ahead and get him into position. The play's so good, they got Cody out of his seat.
Not sure what just happened there. I'm not sure what just happened.
That's the best throw out of sack I've ever seen. A few more adjustments here by Matt Davis. He's looking for Arnold in the back of the end zone. It wasn't there because of the pressure.
Holy crap.
Able to go ahead and bring him down. Big blitz there by number 32.
I don't know if that was a delayed blitz or he clicked the right stick and then it sent the linebacker, but that was crazy. And this is a 2nd and goal from the 21-yard line.
He called engage 8 on that. Talk about uber aggressive.
Oh, did he? Holy crap.
Justin says way too aggressive, like 10 minutes too late. Matt Davis drops back. X is there. He's going to jump up in the pocket and he's going to be brought down. Yeah, I mean, it's tough because he's looking corner on the tight end. Then he's looking to the running back, and by the time he gets to the third read, he was already sacked. So,
yeah,
we just happen to see it.
I think he run this here. He's going to be aggressive, but I think he should have ran this.
He's going to jump it down. Give
that's fine.
Chance.
That's
yeah.
You take your field goal here. You take your. Oh my!
No,
goodness.
he's not, because he's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. He says, "What's the worst that could happen?" Matt Davis drops back, rolls out for no reason, and throws an interception to Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams falls down in the end zone. What a play by the defense!
He had him, and he didn't set
his feet.
Whoa! Look at that! I don't know why he was running away.
I don't know.
Wow.
Job back in the pocket, and then that's definitely one of his worst throws of this cycle, not going to lie. As, again, Marcus Williams, who has 3 interceptions in this playoffs at least, all of which were in the end zone.
Wow, he had him, and that was very uncharacteristic of Austin. That was weird.
Both users trade turnovers on downs. Now Fletcher takes over again, 2nd and 10, dumps it down to Kamara on the slip screen, and just read so well by New England. I called a slip screen once against Austin, never did it again, because that man just knows when it's coming every time.
Yeah, he sniffed it out. Obviously was not able to get the interception there, but there was plenty of people to stop it.
That's not EA's fault, Jesse, as far as he said the running back didn't even try. That was thrown like 5 yards past the running back in that instance. That was just a bad pass animation. It's 28-21. I know it's hard to read with the New Orleans color. EA didn't really think of that one through. Fletcher drops back. He's going to throw it up to the corner. Marquise Bright able to go to the toe, drag, swag. Go ahead and get that one in for the first down.
Man, I'm still shook on that, like on the sequence that happened of Dan being uber aggressive and then Austin just uncharacteristic.
He's got the post wide open. Marquise Bright takes it in for the touchdown.
Wow. I mean, this is how I expected this game to go. I thought there was a good shot that this was going to be close, but I thought it was going to be Dan chasing Austin, and so far it is quite the opposite. And we don't have much time left in this football game.
I just really wish that I knew that Austin was running cover 2 without a deep blue in the middle third of the field when I played against him, because he's just the person that's looking for that play. He's looking for that every time is Dan, looking for that middle of the field deep bomb, and he's not calling it. He's not putting that deep third for the linebacker. Matt Davis coming out, only down two touchdowns. He's got plenty of game left, in my opinion. I can see him coming back on this one. He drops back. He's going to bring out all the stops. A's wide open, throws it up to Dan Arnold, able to go ahead and get it in to close the midfield there.
I think you'll see him go no huddle here.
Here he comes again. Chat lit up because they're excited for Mr. Daniel trying to get his first Super Bowl in this cycle. Matt Davis is going to go ahead and throw it upfield, able to go ahead and get that one in for the first down at the 21-yard line.
What a throw. He can pick his play now because the time's not going to stop until they set the ball or place the ball down.
Plenty of time. Matt Davis, again, it looks like it's going to be only a 3-man rush here, maybe a 2-man rush if Dan wants to whip out the Dan special. I'm not seeing anybody open. Wow. Somehow flips that one in.
Now he's going to no huddle again.
You're absolutely right. Makes a few adjustments here, Matt Davis does. Looking for one of these corners to be open. Instead, he makes an adjustment here. It's going to be a handoff to Lamb. Lamb has it open. And then, ooh!
No huddle again, I bet.
It's laid out by Palmer. Matt Davis again, shotgun formation, tries to jump the defensive line offsides, not able to do so. Lamb brought down for a loss. 3rd and goal. Now I would think he takes his time.
Yeah, you've got 2 downs here to get in the end zone. Obviously, a field goal at this point. You're not getting a field goal. You gotta find the end zone. So yeah, it will take his time.
A lot of curls, none of them open. He's gonna throw it to the corner.
Oh,
Dan Arnold drops it. That would have been a tough catch, but it looked like he had an opportunity for it. And in the last second, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson knocked that ball out. And here it is. This is the play of the game right here.
That's a tough animation.
Oh, for sure. 4th and goal here. But again, look for Arnold on the corner. Look for the running back underneath. And then Blake in the back of the end zone. Oh, and he made a last-minute adjustment. He throws the running back in.
Yeah, good read.
For the touchdown.
Oh my! This has been. I feel like I can't breathe. This game's just been. It's a good one. This game might have took 30 minutes. I feel like.
It's a good one, man. They're just both of them are just keep completing all their passes. Everything's in bounds. Oh my goodness! Able to go ahead and get that one in. You saw it on the Better League Network instant replay, brought to you by Truly. All right, as Dan takes over here, and you got to think Dan, the number 1 goal here, obviously you want to get points, but the number 1 goal, take as much time as possible.
Yeah, I don't like him going under center here. He really hasn't done that, so you have to assume he's running the ball.
You think there's a good chance 9 out of 10 times he runs this ball, and he is. Kamara's got a wide open hole here. Able to go ahead and stay in bounds. No, he's able to get knocked out of bounds. Still able to go ahead and pick up a big play. Best run of the game by Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, and really, I mean, Austin came out in a good defense, but Kamara was just able to find a hole there. I don't love him going under center. You just have to assume he's running it.
Yeah, well, you got to be able to stop the run still. It's Kamara able to go ahead and get a first down there. Wow.
That's tough. That's tough. I mean, that stopped at the line of scrimmage. Kamara breaks it. And Dan's now already knocking on the door field goal range. I think you're going to see Austin get very aggressive here.
And you don't see this defensive play call from Austin a whole lot. And Dan obviously reads it because he's had Omaha lit up since halfway through the second quarter. Hands it off to Kamara, who gets knocked down immediately by Isaiah Simmons with that great speed.
Yeah, because at this point, I'm pretty sure Dan's kicker has a lot of power.
Yeah, he does.
He knows he can make this field goal right now, so he's going to be very conservative.
2nd and 8 here again. He recognizes another cover 2 without the deep blue. Does he go for it?
Yeah.
And he has to recognize he can't see the corner because he's blitzing. Oh, he just decides to hand it off to Kamara anyways. Able to go ahead and knock it in. He's not going to make the same mistake a certain team did in Super Bowl 30, throwing a pick in a situation like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see another run, and I think Austin is, at this point, he's really trying to, you see him bringing everyone in the box. He wants Dan to pass it because he wants him to try to make a mistake, but we'll see what Dan does here, because I think if you're him, you just run the ball and he comes under center. This is going to be a run. Obviously run commit's not the best, but I wouldn't mind run committing if you're Austin here.
Hand off to Kamara. Kamara able to go ahead and get the first down. Stay in bounds, baby. He sure does. Down to the 17-yard line. The clock keeps ticking until there's a timeout from New England.
That's tough. I don't know. That's crazy. He's in like a 4-6 there, and Kamara's still finding the holes or getting the blocking. I don't know. I don't really know what you attest that to, but that's tough when you have everyone in the box and somehow there's still a wide open hole.
I'm so sorry. Morty just reminded me we never did the put your fours in the chat. Oh my God, Connor will never forgive us. That's okay. Able to go ahead and get about a yard there, make it a 3rd and 9.
We're so locked into this game.
Yeah, literally. I've been very locked in.
Yeah, Austin really used his timeouts very wisely because he's going to have to call this before the 2-minute warning. And if he stops him here, Austin will still have the 2-minute warning to stop the clock. Obviously, a lot of odds against him, but.
And he ran commit the hell out of that. Lays him out, but he holds on to the ball. Winovich does. And there's the timeout. So he's going to be assuming this field goal is good.
Yeah, and I'm surprised Austin didn't run commit sooner, because even if Dan ended up scoring a touchdown and catching you in a run commit and he was passing, you still had a lot more time left on the clock. Instead, he kind of, just sat in like a base 4-3, 4-6 defense, and then Kamara ended up finding the holes. He got the blocking and then was able to just put a lot of time off the clock. I don't like the idea of a squib kick there.
Yeah, interesting call there. And now a flag.
Oh, and he's going to get a lucky flag.
Oh, legal block in the back, so it doesn't cost him anything. Pulled groin.
Oh
my gosh. 38.
Yeah, but that's a luck. That's the 40 compared to the 30. I mean, that's like he squibbed it, and I don't like that decision, and then he got literally bailed out by a flag. That's youth.
Take what you can get it, I suppose. Davis drops back. He's going to go ahead and dump it down to Lamb. Lamb's going to quickly get out of bounds there with just under 2 minutes left. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. You got to think, this is something where he, once he gets in field goal range, go ahead and kick the field goal and go for the onside kick, or do you think he keeps going and gets a touchdown?
I think he goes for his touchdown. I think you just know how.
Ooh, big sack there by Haynes.
We all know an onside kick is it really feels like it's basically like a less than 2% chance of getting it. So you might as well just go ahead and work for your touchdown, and then if you get the onside kick, then all you got to do is get in field goal range.
Drops back. He's going to dump it down to X. X comes back into the field there. About a minute left. He's going to hurry up and be down to about the 54. Yes, it is. 53, 52. Clock's running down. Matt Davis drops back. Going to head and dump it down again. He's going to try to get out of bounds. He sure does. Misplay there by New Orleans to tackle him in bounds.
Yeah, I don't know if he went for a hit stick there. It kind of looked like maybe he did, but yeah, big job to get out of bounds there.
Davis drops back, got wide, throws it to wide. Can he get into the end zone? No. Hargrave's going to come up short. Another hurry up with about 30 seconds left. This makes a few adjustments. He's going to go with a run play. Interesting. He hands it off to Lamb. Lamb gets it in.
Smart, yeah, smart. Wow. It's going to come down.
Onside kick.
Come down to an onside kick. Oh, my goodness. I mean, we all know he probably doesn't get this, but if he gets this and somehow gets in field goal range, Holy crap.
Well, we'll see it here. This is the play of the Super Bowl here. This onside kick. Can New England recover this onside kick? It is kicked directly to McNeil. Who, oh my God. Gets just depleted, but holds on to the ball, and that is going to do it for the NFC. Gets the first Super Bowl of the cycle here in the last one. Dan gets his first Super Bowl of Madden 21. Took him 7 seasons, but he got there. He rode the coattails of Omaha all the way to the Super Bowl to defeat the New England Patriots, who loses their first Super Bowl of the cycle. Your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, Dan played. I said on the top half of the broadcast here that I thought Dan needed to play probably his best defensive game of the cycle. I think he, and I think he did that. He made
Austin cut the stream, so we couldn't see the celebration. That's dirty.
He's upset.
Oh,
he's upset.
That's dirty,
he's upset.
Bro.
But I think Dan played. Dan played a good game. Austin definitely made some mistakes. He had that interception right before half. He had the interception right before half that oh no, Austin's already he like quickly went to the show on mine and then he cut a stream. Yeah, I think here's the thing is that Austin definitely I think
back to my stream. It's on right now. My bad. I completely forgot.
Well, I mean,
you're good.
We pretty much cut that one off there. Yeah. I believe you. That's okay. And he left. Okay, well.
But yeah, no, I think Austin's probably pretty upset with himself. I think he probably thinks he had that one, I think he thinks that was a game he could have won and he made one too many mistakes. Like I said, you had before half, at a bare minimum, he was in a position to make it a 4-point game because Dan was getting the ball at half and he threw that interception. And on the outside I think on the flip side of half, I can't remember, Dan maybe went down to score or was that the sequence where he went for it, then Austin got it and then threw another interception? I don't know. Austin made a lot more mistakes than he normally does. Whether you want to credit that to Dan, making big plays or Austin making mistakes, really it's probably a combination of both. And so, props to Dan. I know Austin's probably pretty upset with himself. I think he, as low key as he is, and as like, he's not, necessarily in the slack of tongue. He randomly pops in from time to time, but he definitely wanted to be the one to kind of like dominate the cycle. And this one probably stings a little bit for him, but regardless, no one can take away the fact that, he still did, even though he lost it, still did dominate this cycle.
I mean, when you play against a guy that completed 90% of his passes, it is what it is. I mean,
that's tough.
And he still dominated the cycle nonetheless, as we're now joined by Coach Maurice Little, represented by Dan. Dan able to go ahead and secure his first Super Bowl of this cycle, Super Bowl 33. Dan, your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I just want to congratulate Austin on a hell of a cycle. Like, I don't think anyone dominated a CFM in my 5 years of CFMs in multiple leagues. I've never seen someone dominate the league as much as Austin did, from December onwards and even into tonight. Like, he really, got a good footing on this game and really felt comfortable. And he took Matt Davis and made him this like phenomenal player from like a 67 overall. Like, you got to give him props. He had just a phenomenal cycle, and he played a phenomenal game today too. So I knew I had to, this is probably my 12th Super Bowl I played in my whole life of CFMs, like 7th Better League one. This was the biggest challenge I ever had to face. And I knew I had to be ready. And I can honestly say I'm very proud. I was very prepared for this game. I watched a lot of his game film. I really wanted this so bad with all the heartbreak this cycle, just to get one last, Super Bowl, even if it's like the last season when half the games are played. Like, this is all I wanted. And I'm just so grateful, that it all came together. I grinded it out a game against CMass, grinded it out against Kumar, grinded it out against Lucky, and now tonight, the biggest grind of it all against Austin. And these are all guys I lost to, pretty badly at different points in the cycle. I'm glad it all came together because, nothing is more satisfying than this victory. All the victories of my life in Super Bowls, I am just so pumped. I just cannot believe this happened. So props to Austin. He had a great cycle, great game. But man, I'm just grateful, man. That's all.
Congratulations to you, Dan. I just got a quick question. I mean, Norman Fletcher. He went from being the joke of Better League Happy Hour, Operation Sports quarterback, to now Super Bowl MVP, 90% of his passes, 3 touchdowns. Your thoughts on the progression of your quarterback and now carrying you guys to a Super Bowl?
Man, when I took the Saints, and there's no particular reason why I took the Saints. It's just I've never been them before, never been the NFC South before. So, I had Saints 1 on my list, and I got a high lottery pick, so they were my team. They're a good team to start off. A reason why I like to pick a team like the Saints is I like to draft quarterbacks. I love my most fulfilling thing in this league is to play later in the cycle with these kids that you just grow with. You know what I mean? Kids that you draft and you develop, and then by the end they're great players. And that's exactly what Norman Fletcher was. And this was the most frustrating player I ever had to deal with. He had so many growing pains, and I still go down to my low point of my cycle, that post wildcard meltdown I had on BLN just because he couldn't hit a fucking throw. Remember that he missed that 5-yard drag against UCMass?
I sure do.
And that's why I lost that game. And I threw a fit, and I thought really I really had my doubts that he'd ever be even a good quarterback, regardless of a Super Bowl champion like he's become. But I'm just so proud of him. I stuck with him, and that's really what I like to do. I just stick with my guys because I don't want to trade and just dump him if he's failing me. I want him to grow, man. And that's what he became. He became the first quarterback to be a 99 overall. He didn't get the god throw power abilities like gunslinger, pass lead elite, or whatever this season, but he did get Omaha, man. Hot route master. That was Omaha, man. I have to attribute this victory to Omaha because once I got settled in with Omaha and I could see all of Austin's adjustments on defense, and let me tell you what, he friggin' clanks that controller every minute of the game. I knew, I kind of knew I was in control once I had Omaha. I saw the adjustments, and I attribute that to those 2 Marquise Bright bombs, later in the game. And I don't know. I'm just so proud of him. I thought win or lose these playoffs, I had to really thought I was going to have to be a really heavy lobbyist to get him into the Better League Hall of Fame. There is nobody that can tell me that this guy is not a Hall of Famer. He's going to Canton, and I'm just so proud of him. And he's going to be a great coach next cycle. That's all I have on him. Just so proud.
Cody.
Yeah, big win, Dan. Do you feel like I don't know. I feel like what do you think the keys to victory was for you today? Obviously, obviously Fletcher had a huge game, and so maybe that's what you're thinking about. I don't know. I guess my thoughts are, what do you feel like the keys to the W were today?
Well, I had to play great defense, and I gave up 35 points, and I think you said this after my conference championship. I just had to play better defense. I think even though I gave up so many points, this was scheme-wise the greatest defensive performance of my life. I expected to give up a lot of points against a guy like Austin, especially with the pass lead elite. That gunslinger just shoots so quickly. You knew he was going to get at least a bunch of points. But I really, not to sound like friggin' like an NFL coach, because we're not really at that level, but I kind of watched a little bit of his game film these last couple games and really studied on what he does in specific formations and everything like that. And I think I schemed a good game. I figured out some things you can't do against him and some things you can. So I think I put together a good game plan on defense, and on offense, I just had to make my reads. I knew I had to be perfect, and that's exactly what Fletcher was tonight. Just absolutely unbelievable.
Thank you, Dan. Stick around. We'll get your final thoughts before the end of the stream. But now we'll move to the coach, who was the coach of the cycle, really, with 4 Super Bowl wins. This tough loss today. But, Austin, your thoughts on the game before we get to questions.
I just want to say congratulations to Dan. Very hard-fought win. He played ideally a flawless game. I did not, for sure. I also definitely want to apologize for cutting my stream short. I have 27 wins right now in my MLB event, and it ends tomorrow, so I'm really just trying to grind those. So I completely
Facts.
and I was like, oh my goodness. Nick had to kind of tell me what I just did when he was sitting behind me, but yeah.
I think I got it all recorded anyway. I hope I did.
Yeah,
I took some pictures, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, but it's for the betterment of the league. I mean, we waited to
For
have
sure.
this time. Yeah, no, just good game to Dan. I made too many mental mistakes against Cody in the playoffs, too many against little Alex. I was lucky enough to win, and I made too many mental mistakes tonight. It is what it is, but yeah, congratulations to Dan.
Austin, I got to ask you, it was maybe about halfway through the second quarter is when Omaha lit up. And Omaha was lit up for the rest of the game. What was going on in your head when you just couldn't seem to force a second incompletion from Dan? What adjustments were you trying to make, and what were your thoughts going on when it just seemed like Norman Fletcher was just picking you apart?
I'm gonna be totally honest. I didn't even know that Dan had Omaha until this post game interview. Definitely, it was. Yeah, I was definitely struggling to get a stop. I mean, it makes sense now. I could see, what I was doing, but kudos to him. He was the one who got it lit up in the first place, and yeah, it was tough. I didn't play my best game defensively. Dan snuck some real good throws in there. He made some great quick snaps at very important times. And yeah, I know I'm better than that. I didn't play well enough, but that's okay. I'm happy for Dan. He's a good friend of mine. And yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out to Cody Youngsong gifting a sub to Jesse. Thank you, Cody. Cody, questions for the coach?
Yeah, I don't know if I have any questions. More or less, just a congratulations. We haven't seen anyone really dominate a cycle like you have. Obviously, Austin. Unfortunately, being in the AFC with you, I knew I was either going to run into you or little Alex, which both seem to be, mountains for me to climb that often I could not, I could not climb successfully. So, yeah, I mean, hats off to you. Obviously, I'm sure this loss stings a little bit. You want to, I'm sure, end the cycle off as, kind of the guy. That doesn't change the fact that you still are the guy. Anyone that played you felt like, okay, I had to play a perfect game to win this game. And so, hats off to you, because there's, really no other users in this league that you go into a game thinking, if I don't play perfect, I'm going to lose. And I think every user that went up against you had that feeling.
Yeah, for sure. And I am the guy, and I'm happy that I showed that. I'm not playing either. I am the guy, and I'm happy I showed that and was able to shut up all those people from Madden 20 that had a lot of doubts and a lot of shit to say, over the summer in Xbox parties, but then had nothing but praise this year. So I am the guy, and I get that. You're not that guy, No,
yeah,
you're
not that guy. Like, who's not
that guy?
who's not that guy? Like, Justin, you're not that guy, pal. Like, you're not
I'm
that
not
guy.
that. I'm not the guy, but I'm proud of the way that I rallied this cycle. I was able to shut a lot of people up, but every dog has their day, and today was Dan's day. That's why it's any given Sunday, but.
Congratulations, Austin, for probably the best cycle in Better League history for a user and a coach. Shout out to Big Alex, who subscribed to this Prime sub. He pulls out a quote from Coach Little. He says, all you have to do is believe in yourself and trust the process, and good things will come. And we will go over to Coach Little. Coach, you won the final Super Bowl, which awards you the final thoughts of the cycle. Go ahead. This is your platform. Final thoughts of the cycle and for the final stream of Madden 21.
Am I allowed to get a little toxic for a second?
This is your platform.
Okay, so I don't understand. I know we're not like the greatest Madden players in the world, but and Austin's a great friend of mine, and we talk all the time about Madden. And I think he would agree with what I'm going to say. Man, like nobody's unbeatable in this league. You know, anything can happen. Don't be so mentally soft coming into your games. Like if you believe that you can do it and you believe you can play well, you can do it. You can definitely win with the right game plan, the right mindset. You just got to believe in yourself, and that's all. Outside of that, you know, I really, after my last loss against Steel, I was really down bad, and I kind of just talked about how, you know, Madden 21 wasn't my favorite game. It was probably my second least favorite game we ever played. Outside of Madden 19, that game was just completely trash. But you know, I didn't really enjoy it that much, but I'm very thankful to finally put together, you know, a run. I just made so many great Madden memories. I know people like to discount the last season of the cycle, but man, I'll never forget the moment I beat you, CMass. I flipped out when I beat Kumar, just like just so excited. You know, my brother can tell you how amped I was. I was amped all game against Lucky in the NFC Championship, and tonight I just exploded. You know, just a few minutes ago. You know, when Fletcher was finally holding that trophy. So I made some great memories, and I hope you guys do as well. You know, through your Madden journey, because you know we're just here to have fun, man. We're here to have fun, try to compete, you know, in a fun way, and you know, just have a good time. That's all.
Dan, thank you so much for those words. Well said to close out this cycle of Madden 21. The history books will be updated with Super Bowl 33 champion Norman Fletcher, Maurice Little, and Dan. We'll see who Coach Norman Fletcher will be coaching next cycle. In less than a week, we'll be having our reveal show and lottery show. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be too used to not pulling up a Better League Network stream. That's going to cut it for us today. Expect announcements here probably in the next few days as far as when everything will go down. Cody, thank you so much for being a co-host here for the Super Bowl. Austin, Dan, thank you so much for coming in for post-game interviews. Thank you everyone who came in today to view the stream. My girl with the follow, Strict Biz with the follow just now, Alex with the resubscribe, and Cody with the gifted sub. Thank you all so much. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. That wraps it up here for Madden 21. Madden 22 kicks off here in less than a week with the team reveal show and lottery show. Thank you all so much. Hope you have a great night.